Hey guys, it is Keep On Pushing Boxing. I am the host Antonio. You know, um, Yesterday I wasn't able to post a video because I was very busy. You know, I'm in high school, so the homework and stuff like that gets really busy. But whenever I have time, I just come and just make a video for y'all. So today, I just want to talk about the Erislandy Lara versus Brian Carlos Castano on March, I believe, 9th. No, March 2nd. It's for the WBA world title in the Barclays Center, live on Showtime. And I'm just really confused right now because I thought Swift Jared Hurd had the WBA world title, but there are actually two versions of the WBA. It is the WBA Super World Champion, which is Jared Hurd, and then it's just the regular WBA world title, which makes no type of sense whatsoever. But let's just talk about this fight. It's Erislandy Lara. He suffered a loss in a unification bout against Jared Hurd for the IBF, IBO, and WBA Super Welterweight title back in April. That one fight of the year, and Lara facing two other losses against Canelo Alvarez and Paul Williams. Paul Williams being his first loss, and Canelo being a controversy loss. Brian Castano being a world champion at 15-0 is pretty impressive. He won the WBA world title against Cedric V2. Cedric V2 is really a good fighter in my opinion. He really gets overlooked in the super welterweight division. But let's break down both fighters. Erislandy Lara being the natural boxer here. He doesn't have much of a punch, which is not going to keep Brian Castano down. Away from him. He has good movement, which is very important when facing Castano. He has a great chin and a great 1-2. Brian Castano being a aggressive fighter. He does have a good chin, but he doesn't protect it really well, which is bad defense. And right off the back, Lara is going to win this fight. If age doesn't play a factor here, Lara is 35 years old. Even though Lara is the better boxer. And he will break down Castano down. Castano is probably looking at the Jared Hurd tape, but that's not going to help because Jared Hurd was 6'1" with a 7-foot wingspan. Hurd is way bigger than Castano. Castano being around like the same height as Lara. So trying to fight Jared Hurd is really gonna be useless going up against this fight. So yeah, I see Lara winning by unanimous decision. Lara doesn't have the power to knock him out, but can cause trouble in the later rounds. On the undercard, we always have the always exciting Luis Ortiz. He is facing Christian Hammer. It's a 10-round bout. It is the opening fight, which I don't understand how the co-main event, which is Ricardo Nunes versus Adner Cherry for 12 rounds, is being the co-main event instead of the Luis Ortiz fight. I really don't understand this. This is something that TGP Promotions really gotta fix. But King Kong, suffered his first loss against Wilder. He's 30 wins and 1 loss. He was actually winning that fight until he started getting tired and actually getting caught with shots left and right. There was a controversy that Luis Ortiz went into that fight having heart problems, so you never know. He probably would have stopped Wilder when I think he was hurt in the 6th round, 8th round, I think. Yeah. So yeah, Erislandy Lara winning by unanimous decision. Like and subscribe. This is Keep On Pushing Boxing. Bye.